All right, guys, we are back. We're live. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Back with another Madden 25. Madden 25 was the winner of today's poll for the game of tonight. So, yeah, let's get it. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Be back. Let's go.
Cameron Dicker has the ball
All right,
teed up
guys.
as we get underway. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
All
So
right.
the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
We back. Had audio technical difficulties earlier, but we back.
Second down and 8.
Stupid ass Streamlabs.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up there to Cooper.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline.
Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure you hit that like on the way in. We back. Had some difficult audio difficulties, but we're back.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Ford. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll go back to Ford on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run once more with Ford. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. going to have a Saints first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. They'll run with 4. Second down and 3.
Yo, Shadow, what's up, bro? Appreciate the like, man.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Come on.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as they move the chains on third down.
Relaxing, heard that. Yeah, you chilling, man. I just relaxed for a little bit, watched some content on YouTube, lay down.
Once again, it's Spears.
Felt good to have the day off today.
13. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Cooper with the grab. And he's
Cooper with the
into
touchdown,
end zone.
folks.
Touchdown, Saints.
Yo, Jenny, what's going on? Y'all hit that like on the way in. What's going on? Shout out to you, Jenny.
Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Yeah, Madden won the poll.
Offense.
Look like everybody wants to see Madden tonight. MLB baseball was behind by 25%, no 37%.
7-0 lead.
Yeah, I just been laying down. Sometimes I just like to be watching people, not people's content, but stuff on YouTube, other stuff on YouTube that don't involve gaming.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
But I'm bored.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Oh, you picked baseball? Yeah, Angel said he picked baseball too. And a lot of it must be way more than
from USC, Caleb Williams.
3 or 4 people that picked Madden.
Watch the film for last week, Mike. He just looked
And I thought it was gonna be baseball too, dealing with the College World Series, LSU,
and it led to a combination of poor throws and frankly a lot of bad decisions.
That's my cup of coffee. Hey, that's what I got. That's what I got right now.
Let the offense unfold. Trust what the play caller
Jenny.
and the game plan have established.
Oh,
I think if
God,
he can just
bro.
operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create
Fucking hate the computer, dude. I fucking hate the goddamn computer.
74 yards.
Stupid, bro. I wasn't paying attention to what defense I picked either.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point.
I'm locked in. I ain't pick what defense I ain't even looked at what defense I picked.
And the Bears come right back to tie it at
But
7.
yeah, I got me a nice cup of coffee.
Each team one possession.
But yeah,
each
shout out, I
team
see what
with
you're
4.
saying too to my about the
7-7
subscriber
as
thing.
they kick it off. The return
My subscribers
from the
recently
5.
dropped
And he's brought
as
down
well.
right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season.
Come on, quit bumping into your old fucking guy.
And he'll only get it to the
Fuck.
26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Yeah, mine just went down.
He'll drop to throw. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Your Soldier Field, raining and cold. Soldier Field.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Oh yeah, he's definitely. I ain't worried about Angel. Angel definitely gonna get up there.
And not a whole lot.
I told him to keep playing zombies. I guarantee you he'll get up there.
Here's 2nd and 9. Complete to Cooper.
And something about
And that'll go for a gain of
his
7.
group of friends we play with zombies, and you know, it's like us when we play, or like me when we play other people when we play Warzone.
And he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback.
It's entertaining.
Defense had eyes
So
on
I told him, yeah, you need to keep that zombie thing going.
Prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7.
Yeah, of course, play of the game, but you know what I'm saying. If it's working right now, you know.
On the handoff, 4. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it.
But yeah, I got my first dub in Warzone. Speaking of yesterday, got that out the way. And I almost didn't play Call of Duty yesterday. I almost played Madden again.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback,
it's entertaining.
that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication.
I wasn't expecting, like with my poll, I was expecting people to pick Madden.
That's the stuff that makes a lot
Like
of
I
these
tell you,
offenses
it's got to
so
be the
difficult to
commentary.
defend.
1st and 10, and here comes 4. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd
With
down.
me raging in the football. Oh, he almost didn't get that.
Another catch for his favorite target.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game.
But y'all see that dumbass lineman randomly turning around?
Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them
Fuck.
1st and goal.
I see you, number 77. You about to get your ass gone too.
They'll run here. It's 4. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Okay, Cooper, get him another touchdown here.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. And he's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, New Orleans.
For some of it, depending on what you're playing too.
Eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg.
Original
to take
Call
it
of
to the
Duty,
end zone.
that's old.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid
Sports
threat
games,
in
heck
the
yeah, because
passing
that's
game,
entertaining. And it's not,
just
and it's
gives
like
you
real
so
life, and
many
plus
options.
people
In
are
this
missing
case, it was the
football
running
right
back
now.
that was the open target. He's
Can't
able
wait
to
till
put the
football
pass on the
season.
money.
So
Easy
yeah.
6 points.
An extra point attempt to follow.
But I thought for a second baseball was gonna
Through the rain, the kick is
make a comeback
good.
on the pole.
The Saints will move
But Madden
up
still
to a
had the lead like the last hour.
14-7 lead.
Damn.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
I'm going to say Lambo.
A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense going to take over here in the last minute.
Y'all hit that like on the way in.
They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun,
No,
it's Williams.
dude. God damn, don't fucking way.
He will score. Roll Ogunze.
This time I had the right defense, and he still does. Okay, all right. Okay.
And he's got a half dozen
Okay.
for the year.
Okay.
Point after now from Dicker.
Stupid little shit.
It's up and good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
I got something for that for the second half. I got something for that.
First half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense and their running back set to go once more. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. Quick throw here is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's to Cooper again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit.
4-8 team, and that team is that damn good like that. Now get out of here, bro.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. New Orleans 3rd
kick field goal.
final timeout.
Right. Nah, that's too far. He gonna miss that shit. He gonna miss that. Yeah, that's way too far. He gonna miss that.
Work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Oh shit.
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfired.
We're gonna play prevent defense the rest of the whole second half. We don't care now.
Comes to an end.
I'm gonna play prevent defense the rest of that second half.
We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment.
Fix that
But first,
bullshit.
Let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. As far as the early games go, we'll be watching that one in Houston. the Texans in for a fight as they'll have to do battle with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Carolina Panthers. And then finally a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the
And y'all, college football 26 is in a couple of
one mistake or one big
in the
play
next
could
week or
turn
so.
out to be the difference.
So yep. Waiting for that, folks.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Rome Odunze, the first-round pick, along with the Bears offense getting set for their next possession. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. On the give, it's Swift. And he's going to bring this one close.
Yo, what's up, Jenny? Shout out to you, Jenny.
Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. First down. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Man in motion here is Tucker. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun.
Let's go, baby. Prevent defense the rest of the way. But fix that. He can't throw over the top now.
Defensively, it'll set up a fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away.
And he missed.
That is
He missed.
no good.
He missed.
He missed it. And this will remain a tie ball.
Yo, go kickers. Put your
This is the
motherfucking head back
danger of
down.
trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's first and 10. They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Gets it away quickly.
I'm so sick of my dudes getting hurt. It's unreal.
About 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
The border's randomly done. Okay, yeah.
Negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Still 1st down.
Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now it's Spears. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
One of the tight ends motions right. One more time with Spears. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in.
All right, we got a score.
Saints.
Got the lead.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
A try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense run... They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3. Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A run with Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Like, just let him go at this point, man. Just let him score.
To throw, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Well, 3 timeouts.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Here's 1st down. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Oh, my God, bro.
The first of their 3 timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will have great field
Lose to these fucking
right
shit
around
Bears
midfield.
again.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Going to overtime when we shouldn't even be in overtime.
And 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff
First overtime game of the season.
Reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now, a first throw here in overtime. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Motioning Tucker, the tight end. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, here's Swift. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's caught.
Bro, this is ridiculous, bro.
His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Williams. That's to Ogunze again. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
I swear I fucking hate the Bears. I really hate the fucking goddamn Bears.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They had...
I had to hold myself because I wanted to slam my controller so fucking bad. If we would have had our people, oh my god. How is he out for 4? Y'all gonna see a live uninstallment of this fucking game. Y'all gonna see a live uninstallment of this fucking game. It's the last fucking game.
It's week 15 of the NFL, and this one features the Saints' leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Saints and the Falcons on Thursday night primetime.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come in after a win last week, and it had been some time since we said that. That broke a 9-game skid.
So I'm not sure if that was happiness or relief in their locker room after the last game. Let's see if they can put a second win together.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Breaks through the contact. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
And they'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the former Aztec from San Diego State.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Robinson with another carry.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Brown.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons.
Yo, what's up, Tim? What's going on, man? Shout out to you, DHW.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 31 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take
Hey,
care of the
appreciate
ball,
that, DHW. Shout out to you, man.
ball in the end zone with a receiver.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8.
Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11.
Appreciate that, bro.
Visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
The Saints at 11-2 now. And Charles, they were losers
We
last
shouldn't
time
be.
out. What do you think they need to do differently
Well,
here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on.
Stupid ass fucking Bears. Almost every goddamn fucking game, every season on this goddamn game, I'm losing to these shit ass
They
Bears.
accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Fuck.
Back to throw. Heller. He finds his man.
Poor they damn
That's
Bears
Bush.
team.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
And the fact that we lost that game in overtime is just,
And he's over midfield.
oh, I
into
swear to you.
territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off play action. Heller. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 23 yards to pick up there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They try the left side with Johnson.
Oh,
And
God,
the big
bro.
boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Fucking hate this game.
Operating from the gun. Heller got his man complete over the middle. It's Bush.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Brown.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Brown. Over the middle, complete. It's Payne. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
43 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Brown.
Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Brown operating from the gun. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Brown. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to
Fucking stupid ass. Just like the Falcons.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense,
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same...
Nowhere to go here.
Okay, take it to halftime. God damn, bro.
Covered by the offense,
Yeah.
but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Bro, come on, get to the ball and hike the freaking ball. What take you?
Here as they take the knee and head into the
God,
intermission
I hate
all
this fucking
time.
game. I hate
The
this
Falcons
fucking
going to
game.
use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And how about
I'm done.
this? 4th and long, and they're
I'm
going to
fucking
go
done.
for it. They're going to try and throw. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away.
I'm done. I'm done. I think I'm taking a break of Madden because I can't deal. I can't fucking deal.
At least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take
I
control
can't
of the
deal.
football in great field position. Brown now throwing to start the drive.
Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Brown. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Brown from the gun on 3rd down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sanders' kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
Why did I sign you, Perry? Like, seriously.
Partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
A final shot before break. Heller.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the
Get this game on and get up out of here.
first half. Well, we're in the
I'm
latter
done.
stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
That Bears game messed me up big time. Stupid ass quarterback throwing big bomb. You're not even good like that.
On offense to begin this 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point.
Shit.
What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in this second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some
my
first
God,
downs, put some
Kyrie.
drives together,
Okay,
just a little bit
all
of
right,
break
your
here.
ass done. Your fucking ass done. Cut your fucking ass too on top of that.
We can get some rest. We'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Off play action. Heller. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
This is another loss. Chalk it up as another loss.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Johnson running left.
Oh my God.
Go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
Yeah, we're gonna lose in the playoffs. We don't have our starters. We don't have our guys. We're gonna lose.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Up the middle, Johnson. And tough slap.
Yo, what's up, Shorty? What's going on, man?
Stop short of the 35.
Pissed off right now, dude. I'm about to like uninstall this shit.
Was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Operating from the gun, Heller. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And that's going to be good for another first down. As the
Going on, Shorty.
at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific.
Lost against the Bears in overtime, bro. And I'm on the verge of losing again.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he's going to
Lost my running back injury. Lost my other wide receiver. Tyreek Hill playing like shit.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Some choice, heard that, man.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Get the hell up out of
Sometimes
there.
with the running game, you've just got to stick with it.
That's the best I can do right now.
No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Back to throw.
Let's go. Very Bush, let's go.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead as they
Bush drive.
down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. They got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Can't piss me off, man.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead is already changed
bro.
hands.
Oh,
This
God,
offense,
bro.
they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like
Oh, my God.
almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here live
We
in New
definitely don't need to
Orleans.
go to overtime again.
It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Brown.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he'll cross over
Ridiculous,
out of
bro.
bounds
This is
right
straight up
at the
ridiculous.
25.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll run again here with Robinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Brown.
He had it. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Sanders is good.
1-point game.
The lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
Yeah, that's a much
This
clock.
game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists.
Yeah, there's a much
yet to
clock.
be
It's always
revealed.
these Saints and Falcon games, bro.
Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for the Saints, 1st down. They'll try to run
Come
down some
on,
clock with
block,
Johnson.
people.
And he is met in his
God
tracks
damn. I'm sitting here
right at the line
looking
of
at y'all.
scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw.
Right here.
Heller. And
Pass
that one
interference. Thank you. Give it to
incomplete.
me.
Now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson.
To the 43, 2nd down.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush.
There's a 2-minute warning.
First down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He's got it to the 43 here.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Heller.
Let's go!
That is caught.
Woo! Good. Let's fucking go!
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And that was just 4 verticals.
Put him in there. I put Cook in there at the last second.
And you know why that's so difficult to cover? Because you can throw
Very
the ball
slow.
to any one of those 4 vertical receivers at any point in the pattern. Wherever they're open, just get them the ball and then let them run after it.
And he runs it all the way in for a touchdown.
Oof.
Important extra point up and through.
Talk about some play calling, man.
Sure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
As long as it's against the Falcons.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team
Bro,
booms
we
it
lose
away.
this game, bro. And they only got one time out.
And no run back here.
Come here, Shorty.
Touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 8. 1:39 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit?
Oh, come on. That was a sack.
He'll need to.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I wasn't gonna lose back-to-back games. Oh my God.
And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I wasn't gonna lose back-to-back games.
Final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward.
First down. Oh, how is that first down? Come on, bro. All right.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run out of time.
And he will have a
It's ours. We're gonna come away with it.
Struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one.
As long as we beat the Falcons, I think it's a swoop too.
I don't know about you, but
Damn, we lost against the Bears in overtime. Bears beat us by a touchdown in overtime. And Soldier Field in Chicago. I fucking hate the Bears. I hate this game. All right, here we go.
Charles, we were treated to
We beat the Falcons. We're gonna get out of here with that shit, man. This game pissing me off. We're probably gonna come back with some Call of Duty.
Not so much to the team who led at halftime.
Had technical difficulties at the earlier. Game audio. Can you hear game audio?
So for New Orleans,
my last stream, so I had to cut it off. So shout out to Johnny. I seen Johnny come through earlier. Yeah, shout out to Sheldon, BHW, Jenny, Shadow. Shout out to everybody that come through tonight. We're gonna call it an evening, folks. Yo, Gamer Kid, just missed a good one, man. We about to come back with some Warzone. Yeah, we about to come back with some Warzone. We're gonna come back. Y'all didn't get the notifications, man. I lost against the Chicago Bears in overtime, bro. In Chicago. By a touchdown. The Ravens next week. Yep, 21-7. Oh my God, this was a freaking game, bro. In Chicago Stadium, Soldier Field. It was raining. It was cold. Oh, and this stupid ass quarterback threw two big bombs. Got no business throwing big bombs. 4-8 Chicago Bears team. Oh my God, bro. We beat the Falcons. To be fair, we was coming off a bye week, but still, we still had a good game against Chicago. Oh man. Playoff record. Still got a chance to have home field. Got to keep winning now. Mm, 12-2. 12-2, folks. I hate it. It's like every season I gotta lose against the Bears, and it's always in a close game, and it's always some bullshit. The Bears are who we thought they were. Like then the screen would say, "Let them off the hook." That's a word, bro. I'm ready. I am so ready to uninstall this game. It's unreal. I'm so ready to uninstall. I want to have a live uninstallment of this crap. But yeah, we're gonna finish off our season. Try to go 3 straight Super Bowls. 12-2 right now. Number 1 on the seed still. Philly's number 2. Philly would be number 2. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That's all I have for y'all. Been about an hour or so. Like I said, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to your shoulder. But yeah, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back with some Warzone. Possibly. But yeah. Got that like, subscribe, shout out to everybody. We out.